Hey guys, welcome to Fashion Beauty Glow. Today is not the regular vlogmas because I'm gonna try to give myself like a break if I don't present with you guys like a video like this. It's more like talking about something, and it's obviously talking about something that I really love. As you can see, yesterday was the Doctor Who season finale, and I recorded myself, you know, showing out stuff. And me and Jocelyn were just looking at how the views were going up and up and up, and I felt bad that like my review was just like my reaction basically. So I kind of wanted to today talk about the Doctor Who season finale. It was season 9. We still have our Christmas episode, which I'm super excited, but usually for that it's just like a different episode. It doesn't like, and because of this now this happens. So yeah, so I'm gonna go and talk about, let's say, my top 5 or 7 things that happen in the episode. So this is going to be a spoiler video. I am going to be talking about what happened in the show. But yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, it was Clara. Clara came back and she was as like a waitress. And I remember when I saw the like restaurant, when I saw like that kind of type of restaurant and like a person with like the waitress kind of outfit, I was like, oh my god. And it was recently I saw like a magazine that had Clara leaving, or last day for Clara or something like that, and it was literally her dressed up as a waitress and like in the restaurant kind of deal. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, like the magazine basically kind of gave us a hint without us even knowing what we were gonna actually see. So I thought that was really cool. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I know who this is. But I also thought, because it was in America, like it started off the episode saying Nevada, USA. First obviously came up Amy and Rory, because like I think that was like last time, and I think he even says that it was the last time that they were there. It was when the whole Doctor Who and dying and Amy and Rory and River and I mean all that stuff. So I was like, that kind of brought me thinking about that. But yeah, so number 1, Clara coming back. As the episode progressed, like it went from like him telling a story and it was like his story, but as we know at the end, it's because he chose to, well, he didn't choose, but it was kind of like either he was gonna erase Clara's memory, but Clara was like, you have no right to do this. Like the same thing he did to Donna, he was gonna do to Clara, but Clara was like, no, let's click this little button together and their memory wiped by the person. So just to make that clear, they only erased each other's memory. Well, only erased like the person's memory. So he knows everything that happened. They didn't forget anything. He still knows everything, just everything that has to do with Clara is erased. So yeah, just wanted to make that clear, because I was also like I was like, oh my gosh, does he not know anything? Is he John Smith now? But no. So yeah, second most amazing thing was when he's already like Gallifrey and he walks up to the barn, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is the barn. I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna see his mom? Are we gonna see something? Like, what? And he walks into his barn, he like has like his little moment, and then we see a lady, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the mom. But so far I think they haven't said it's his mom, because if you remember from like the last day of David Tennant, like the last episode, the last time of the Doctor or something like that, Gallifrey people came and he remembered, he told, I forgot who, like, that lady was my mother. So a completely different person. So I don't really know if that's his mom, but I doubt it. If anything, probably just like a caretaker, because they had like this moment, kind of like a, I know who you are, you know who I am, I'm glad to see you. And at the same time, everyone's like super afraid of the Doctor, and I'm like, yes, the Doctor is back. The second part was the barn. The barn scene was amazing. It just brings a lot of like emotions. It's just like so many things. The third very amazing thing, and that gave me hope, was when we saw the regeneration of, I forgot his name, but like the big, I'll show a picture of like the guy with the Gallifrey. The Doctor shot him and then he turned into a girl. But just to kind of make that clear, she was always a girl, but she had regenerated into the man. Stephen Moffat like put it right there so everyone can know that there is a possibility that our next Doctor, Regeneration Doctor, or sometime in the near future, we're gonna have the Doctor being a woman. I guess number 4. So now for number 4, I guess it's kind of towards the end, very till the end, when they steal the TARDIS. The Doctor is like, Clara, feel your pulse, and she wasn't feeling the pulse. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? She only has like 1 more heartbeat, like no matter what, she's already dead. And plus we already know, because it's like she had already said it's her last season. When he goes to the end of the universe, like 5-6 minutes before the end of the universe and end of everything, and he sees me, and they have like this whole conversation about the hybrid, and I was really confused. I was like, wait, what do you mean is Clara and the Doctor? And I'm like, and that's gonna be the hybrid, because that's what me was saying. Me is Maisie Williams from like Game of Thrones. So I was really confused. I was like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? And but no, it just turns out that Maisie, I'm gonna say Maisie was just telling the Doctor like, the hybrid is you and Missy. Like, you guys are the hybrid. You guys are so alike, so different at the same time. And so that was really amazing, trying just to like capture everything. And then she finally comes into the TARDIS, and I thought that was really cool, or how like kind of like they kind of just put it under the table, like, oh yeah, Maisie, come in the TARDIS, when the whole time the Doctor was like, nope, you're not gonna travel with me, no, you're not gonna travel with me. And at the end she doesn't travel with him. Coming up to my number 5 best moment. Number 5 was when finally the Doctor's talking to Clara and telling like the girl, the waitress, like, I know who Clara would be when I see her. And he's like talking to Clara, and he's like doing the guitar song, and it's like, oh, the Clara song, and I'm literally like in tears. I never cried, but I was like, it was hitting me. So like she opens the door and it's like into the TARDIS that they stole. And mind you, like she is in the TARDIS that like can still change like the outside perspective to people, but it just happens to be stuck into the like restaurant deal. So she goes in, and then he like turns around, and like the whole thing just disappears, and he's like, oh, whoa, that was Clara. So number 5 is when Clara and Maisie Williams leave into the TARDIS, into the new TARDIS that they stole, and basically kind of tells like Maisie Williams, like, I know I'm gonna die, but let me have a little last fun. So what I'm thinking Clara's gonna have her little last moments with Maisie, and then she's gonna go back and die, and then Maisie Williams is just gonna be like a girl with a time machine, a girl who can never die. So I'm like, what does this mean? Like, what did Stephen Moffat like introduced and put into a Doctor Who time traveling show? And I guess my last and number 6 was when he walked into the TARDIS, and like the TARDIS is still like painted with like flowers and like the Clara picture and everything from like when we thought Clara was dead. And he walks in, he's like, ooh, touching everything. Like the TARDIS is like super like turned off, like, because it's been like so many years, because remember he was stuck in that thing for like 1 billion years. So the TARDIS is like super like turned off. He walks in and he gets a new sonic screwdriver. I am super glad and happy that he finally has a screwdriver. Like, I wasn't digging the glasses. The sunglasses were so annoying for me. I'm like, a Doctor should be with a sonic screwdriver. I know the show began with like the sonic screwdriver literally being super thin, but this sonic screwdriver is like so legit. It has like LED lights like on the side. It's like amazing. And the way he just kind of like grabbed the sonic screwdriver and closes the TARDIS with his little snap, I'm just like, the Doctor is ready. And I think next season is gonna be Peter Capaldi's like last season, because if you think about it, if you put it in perspective, the Doctor itself, like himself, this 12th Doctor has gone through so much. Like he being there so many years trying to take the long way home, he has literally gone through so much. So I'm just saying, and I'm really excited to see who the new companion is going to be, because they have to level up a lot to what Clara left off with just her image and her like way that she was with the Doctor. So that's gonna be all for the review of Doctor Who. I don't know what else to say about the episode. I think the episode was just really amazing. For the season finale, it was great finale, which I also appreciated, because I thought Clara was like done, and I was really upset because I was like, they cannot end Clara like this. Like, this is so rude. Like, Clara would not appreciate this. Like, I was so mad. And I have like my brother and my sister's fiance like both like telling me like, no, Clara's not dead, and it's because they like love her. So they were like saying no, like she's not dead. And I'm like, guys, like you need to accept it, she's dead. I really appreciated that they brought her back, gave her a good ending, kind of telling the Doctor bye, it was fun being with you and traveling with you, like bye old friend. So I really like that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow we'll be back to the regular Vlogmas. Today was just like, because I was really surprised. A lot of people were looking at it, and I felt really bad that it was literally like just my reaction. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and until next time, don't forget to love fashion, love yourself, and love life. Bye! For that, I mean, as much as I love my doctors being men, I would really enjoy watching Doctor Who as a girl and having like a guy companion. I think that would be so cool. Or just like, what else? Am I number 4? I think I'm at number 4. Clara, Barn, Regeneration. Number 4. Number 4.